Lindsay. Lindsay. Do you think that is a funny name for me?
No.
No.
No? Oh, you're very nice. But a lot of people think it is a funny name for me. Do you know why?
Why?
Say? Yes, that's right. Do you know any other Lindsay?
Yes.
Who? Lindsay
Lohan.
Lohan. Lindsay Lohan. And so many people think that I am a woman. What do you think?
No.
Thank you very much, thank you very much. But many people write to me, dear Mrs. Webster, dear Miss Webster, and usually the boys are very unhappy because they are expecting to meet a beautiful girl from Hollywood. And then they meet an old Englishman, okay? But do you know where this name comes from? Listen very carefully. It is not an English name. It's not an English name. So where does it come from? Think about the why did I say English? English. It's not a name from England.
North Wales.
Not Northern Ireland, not Wales. Scotland, yes, yes. It comes from Scotland, okay? It comes from Scotland, and in Scotland they have big families, and they call these families clans. Just means the big family, clan, okay? And each family has a name, and the name of my clan is Lindsay, okay? And what do Scottish men wear? Kilts, very good. Most people say the skirt, but if you say the skirt, the Scottish man will bang, okay? Because it is called it's called a kilt. What does the kilt look like? What does it have? It has, look. Yes?
Yeah.
Do you know what we call that? A tartan. Yes, good, very good. A tartan. A tartan, okay? And every family has a different colour tartan, okay?
Yeah.
Why? Okay,
For
not for fighting. For fighting. So, when you are fighting, you can see who is your friend and who is your enemy. Okay, so you don't kill the person wearing the same tartan. Okay, so that is why Scottish men have tartans. Now in Scotland, many people don't wear it. Just some special, maybe wedding, something like this. They dress in the traditional dress. Okay, now, so my first name is Lindsay. Okay, and what about my family name? Who can tell me what my family name is? You probably can't guess that. And my family name is
Webster.
like this. Can you see it?
Webster.
Do you know that name? Does anyone know that name? Who has studied American English? Because in America, what dictionary do you use if you want to practice British English? Oxford English Dictionary. But in America, there is a dictionary called Webster's Dictionary of American English. And that is my great-great-great-grandfather. Because if it was my great-great-great-grandfather, I would be very...
Rich.
Exactly, I would be very rich, and I'm not very rich. Okay, so, do you know where English names come from? What is the most common English name?
Jack.
Right? Jack, the family name. Does anyone know the most common English family name is this one? Do you know that name?
Yeah.
Smith. Smith is the common English name. Do you know where that name comes from? It's not very good to draw like that, is it? What is that for?
Horse.
Yes, horse what?
Horse.
Horse shoe. Horseshoe.
Yeah.
Horseshoe. Smith is the man who used to make the horseshoe. Okay? And many English people get their name from the name of a job. For example, here is another common name. Baker. 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 What does a baker do?
Bread.
Makes bread. Yes, makes bread. Many of our names come from names of jobs. So what about my name? Webster.
Creating websites.
Very good idea. But then I would be very rich. I would be very rich. What else does web mean? You know? Spider. The spider web. The spider web, okay? And what does the spider do? It makes the web. Yes, it weaves the web. And my family, many years ago, probably are making cloth. They are weaving cloth, okay? Because most of our names come from the names of jobs, okay? But perhaps my name should be teacher. You think so? Yes. Okay, that would be better for me, wouldn't it? So, yes, our names come from the names of jobs, okay? Now, come on, here you tell me. Okay, how old am I?
45.
40. 48.
45.
45.
55.
55.
46.
46. 55.
57.
I like you all very much. You're all very nice. But listen very carefully. I was born 3 years after the end of the Second World War. I was born 3 years after the end of the Second World
66
War.
years.
How old am I?
66.
66. Very good. Let me give him a prize. Is this enough? Good, yes. And we call me, do you know what we call me? I am what we call a baby boomer. Who can guess what that is? I am a baby boomer.
Babies, baby.
Right. What was my father doing for many years before I was born?
Soldier.
He was a soldier. He was fighting in Europe for many, many years, in Western Europe. Okay, just like Azerbaijan was fighting in Eastern Europe against Germany. Yes. Now, after the war, my father comes home. And he was married. My father was married during the war. Because he met my mother. My mother also was a soldier. Okay, but during the war, my father is fighting in Europe. And my mother is working in the office. Maybe they didn't see each other for a long time, yes. But after the war, all the soldiers come home. What happens? A lot of babies. A lot of babies, okay? Everybody's very happy. The war is finished. People think now is time to have a family. And so this time, many, many babies are born. And we call this a baby boom. A baby boom, okay? And I am a baby boomer, okay? Like, for example, President Clinton. from the US. Do you remember Clinton?
Yeah.
Yes, he was a baby boomer again. So I was born just after the end of the Second World War. Okay, right. So you're very polite though. Who said I was 45? I like you very much. Thank you. Thank you very much. Very Oxford University. All right. Very good. Okay. So now, what is my nationality? British. Well done. British. Many people say English, but it's wrong, because I am British. Because remember, we have English, Scottish, Welsh, and Northern Irish. Northern Irish. Good. So, if you say to someone, "Are you English?" and maybe they are Welsh, bang. No, I am not English. I am British. Good. Okay, so listen to this then. My father is not English.
British.
He's British. He's not English. He is...
British.
Listen again. Good. My father is Scottish, because I have a Scottish name. My mother is not... my father is dead, but my mother is still alive, and she is 92. 92. So, my mother is British, but she is not English. Not Scottish, not Welsh,
Northern Irish.
not Northern Irish. She comes from Ireland. Okay, she doesn't come from Northern Ireland, but she comes from Ireland, from Dublin. Okay, but UK and Ireland are very close. We don't need a passport and all sorts of things, even though we are separate countries. Okay, so my father is Scottish, my mother is Irish, and I am British, but I am also
Scotch.
British. I am English. Why do I say I am English? Do you know? Because all my life I have lived in England. Okay? My father, when he was alive, he had a Scottish accent, yes. My mother still has Irish good accent, but I have an English accent, yes. I am very English. Okay, now here is another one. Here is another one. My family. Listen very carefully. My wife is now British, but she is not English. Listen to some more. When she was in school, she learned to speak Russian, but she is not Russian. And in the university, she learned to speak French. Any ideas?
Ukraine.
Very good guess. Near Ukraine, but not Ukraine. Very big country in Eastern Europe.
Belarus.
Not Belarus, very near Belarus. Further west. Further west.
Poland.
Good, yes. Poland, very good, yes. My wife is originally from Poland, but most of her life she has lived in the UK, and now she also has British passport. Why has she got British passport?
Because
Yes, because she was very unlucky. She married me. Okay, so, but her grandmother wasn't Polish. Yeah, her grandmother came from Kiev. Okay, she was Russian and she came from Kiev. Okay, so you think about my family. I am English. My father is Scottish. My mother is Irish. And my wife is Polish, and her grandmother was Russian. What about my children?
British.
British. Oh, they are British, but they have
Mix.
very good mixture, don't they? They have some blood from all over the world. Good? I think so. So, okay, so that's my family. As I say, my mother is still alive. She's now a very old lady. She's 92, but still she is. You know, she thinks that I am not 66. She thinks I am 6. When she talks to me, like talking to a little boy. Exactly. Okay. Good. So, what about me? Come on. How will you describe my hair?
White.
No. It's not white. We wouldn't say white. Something white, grey. Very good, yes. For people, for men and women whose hair is like that, we say grey. Okay, we say, so my hair is grey.
Eyes.
Blue then?
Green.
Green. Actually, they are a mixture. A little bit of blue, a little bit of green, a little bit of brown. And we have a special word for this colour. We call this colour hazel, a mixture. Okay, so hazel eyes, grey hair.
Middle. Middle.
Okay. Baku food. Very good food. When I go home, my wife will say, "Go running." Okay? Right, so, how heavy am I? How heavy am I? What do I weigh? 58. Very nice again. I don't understand you. What are you talking about? 70, 80? What is this?
No, 78.
What is this? No.
97.
I don't understand that. What, 97? Look at this one. 14 stone. I am 14 stone. Because in England, we don't use kilos. We have some special way. Yes, stones we call them. Young people now use kilos. But I'm not young. I cannot change. Okay? So I am 14 stone. Okay? It's about 80, I think. Probably about 80. You're right. Okay, so that is my weight. It's a very old-fashioned way. But a lot of young people now use kilos. Okay, they're changing. Okay. How tall am I? How tall am I? What is my height?
1.75.
1.75. Don't understand you. What's he talking about? 1.75. We have a special way. No? I am 5 feet 11 inches. Okay? Again, young people will use meters, but I'm not young, even though you were very kind to say I was young. Okay? But we say I am 5 feet, like that. Okay? 5 feet 11 inches. Inches like that. Okay? But again, this is changing. Okay? What is the temperature in Baku today?
20.
20?
20 degrees.
Yeah. 20, how many? 20? 28?
25.
25.
24,
Okay. 25? What is that? 25?
Celsius.
I don't understand that. I think it is about 70.
Yeah.
Because in England also we have different way of measuring the temperature. 25 Celsius, 70 Fahrenheit.
Fahrenheit.
Fahrenheit. And old people, like me in England, we still use Fahrenheit. But my children and my wife use, yes, Celsius, centigrade, okay? I am too old to change now. Okay, so I still use... So, some things in England are a little bit different from other countries. Exactly, okay? So, what else have we... well, we've talked about my weight, we've talked about my height, talked about my eyes. Anything else about me? If you go home tonight and you say, oh, we met an Englishman today, okay? And your mother or your father says, what does he look like? So you will say he was 5 feet 11 inches tall, he was fat because of Baku food, no. Okay, and he had grey hair and hazel eyes. What else about me? Glasses, good, we say glasses. He wears glasses, okay, he wears glasses. Good, okay, so I've told you about my mother and my father. What about my family? How many children do you think I have? Two. I have 2 children. What else about them? Can you tell me something about my children?
2 boys.
2 boys? No. 2 girls. Can't you see? I'm a poor man. Because in my house, in my family, there are 3 women. Shopping. Very poor man. No money. This is why I am 66, I am still working. Poor women. Okay. Japan. Who is paying? Ah, Daddy, thank you very much, Daddy, okay? So, she had to go to all these nice places and leave her father without any money, okay, while she studied fashion. But now she is working, and I'm sure she will give me the money back. You think so?
No,
not a chance. Not a chance, you're quite right, okay? But she has quite a nice job now, and I'm pleased that she has a nice job. Okay, now, the other daughter, she has 2 boys. I have 2... yes, I have 2 girls, but what do we call the boys of my daughter? 2... Not granddaughters, grandsons. Yes, my daughter has 2 boys. One of the boys is called Jacob Lindsay. Okay, now why is he called Lindsay? Because my daughter said it was nice to have the name in the family. Okay, so he is called Jacob Lindsay. Okay, and he is 4 years old. Okay. And the other one is called Oliver, and he was 2 on Friday. Okay, and guess what? My daughter Catherine, yesterday it was her birthday. So she was very angry with me. Why? Because I was not very angry. But to keep her happy, what did I have to do?
Stay at home.
I had to leave a lot of money in an envelope. Okay, and I had to say, okay, for Saturday, book the nice restaurant. And who will be paying? Oh. And when a girl gets married in England, do you know who pays?
Husband?
Jones.